evening, class.
Good evening, Miss Bellis.
Today we're going to be learning about media influences in peer and community health. We're going to be talking about different commercials, different advertisements, different sources of media, and how they affect choices in your peer and community. Before we get started, I want to let you know that we will be doing a PowerPoint presentation. There'll be videos involved. You should take notes. I'll be asking questions. We'll be working together to find the answers together. If at any point you don't understand anything, feel free to ask me. We're also going to do a bubble map activity where together we will pick a media that we saw today and write words that helped us describe what it was. And then you guys will do your own. At the end of the assignment, you guys will be writing an explanatory essay where you guys will have to write a text that talks about how, about a media and how it is, how it affects your peer and community health. You're gonna be able to pick whichever one you want. You guys are gonna be able to do some research before, see which one you want, but that would be at the end after we wrap up this whole PowerPoint. Are you guys ready to get started?
Yes, we are.
Awesome. Before we get started, I want to do an introductory video. Let's watch it.
The story of a pair of lungs that smoked as a teen and never grew to normal size.
My little lungs are gonna need a lot of air for this.
I got this. Smoking as a teen can stunt your lungs, keeping them little forever.
Better luck next year, little lungs.
In a great big world.
So that was a quick example of a type of media that influences peer and community. Do you think that this influenced in a good way or a bad way?
In a good way.
Okay, who can tell me why? Gio.
It shows what happens if you smoke as a teen and how it affects your lungs in a bad way.
That's awesome. So that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on today. Have you guys ever had any experiences on your own about media influences that you saw growing up? It could be from posters or billboards you saw. It could be a commercial or something in regards to health that you would see that was, you know, it could be good or bad. Gio.
There's a Ninja Turtle poster that says eat pizza instead of drugs.
Okay, so you think that was a positive poster board?
It was a positive poster board.
Sometimes that could even be both because pizza's still bad for you.
Oh.
So that could be both. But that's a good one. You see, you found a loophole. All right, so let's get started on our PowerPoint. So media influences in peer and community health. What is media influence? It is force exerted by a media message resulting in either a change or reinforcement in audience or individual belief. So that is, it's the source of media that you watch or listen or see that can change the way you thought about the situation, or it can make you feel better about it. So if you're someone who thinks drinking is completely bad and you see a commercial that tells you how bad teen drinking is, that's going to be a reinforcement. It's going to have you keep wanting to think it's bad and you're still not going to want to do it. Or if you see a commercial that drinking for teens is cool and you're like, man, you know what? I've never drank before, but that's cool. That was a what? A change in individual beliefs.
Okay.
Now we're going to watch a video on a compilation of junk food commercials that's aimed at kids and children.
Weetabix chocolate spoon size. Fuel for fun.
Finally it's morning, stretching, I'm yawning. PB&C is what I'm thinking of, and it only can be found in my Reese's Puffs. Nothing can compare to the creamy crunch. Peanut butter chocolate, 3 wings separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Morning time epic, morning time epic. R-double-E.
Nothing beats the perfect combination of tasty peanut butter and chocolatey flavor and Reese's Puff cereal, an epic part of a complete breakfast.
B to the U, double F-S, yes.
Lucky Charms. Oh, yeah. Yum. They're magically delicious.
So send me Lucky Charms.
Halloween. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons. Hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons.
Lucky Charms cereal, part of a good breakfast.
New Wildberry Red. Wildberry Red. The fruity taste. Wildberry taste. Fruity. Wildberry. All I want is to taste them. Part of a breakfast that's nutritious.
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Trix fruit flavored cereal with new Wildberry Red swirls.
Making a happy meal with Ronald and Friends.
Rebel, hot fries coming through.
Ronald, the Happy Meal isn't happy yet.
Coochie coochie goo.
It just needed a good tickle.
And now, right from our McDonald's Happy Meal, please welcome the stars of it.
Release the crudes!
Might not want to eat that. Or that. That's not food.
This is food. Eating right can be fun when you make balanced choices like milk and fruit in your McDonald's Happy Meal. There's also a slam bang toy from the new DreamWorks movie, The Croods, rated PG.
All right, and we'll stop there. So when seeing these type of videos for the media influence, for example, for the first part that we watched, what did you notice? It was all what?
Everything was bad.
Everything was bad, but they made it look.
Like it was healthy.
They looked like it was good, like it's a good choice to pick. Like for example, all the children's cereals, they were all sugary. They were all bad for you. They didn't even think of putting like a fruit cereal or something. And then McDonald's. McDonald's is a fast food. Kids, teens, everyone loves McDonald's because it's something quick to eat. Do we ever see commercials for like a fruit bowl to buy at McDonald's? No, you always see ice cream, burgers, chicken nuggets, things like that. And the Pepsi commercials for the teenagers, they used what?
Caffeine is bad.
Caffeine is bad, but who did they use in their video?
They used a celebrity.
A celebrity. They used Nicki Minaj because that's what the kids would listen to. All right. Now this is a poster or a sign that you would see somewhere. It says alcohol on your health. And what do you notice it's in the person?
Cancer, stroke, breast cancer in women, heart disease, a liver disease.
And it says bowel cancer. So here it shows different things that you can get from drinking alcohol on your health. It says alcohol can have toxic effects on your body. The more you drink and the more often you drink, the more likely you are to experience alcohol-related diseases. And that's what's in here right now, those alcohol-related diseases. So this is showing you that drinking is
Bad.
bad. So this should get people to what?
Stop.
To stop drinking. That's right. Who's drinking our lovely Sprite over here?
Drink.
So what are kids going to want to do?
Drink Sprite.
Because who's drinking it?
Drake's drinking it.
Because Drake's drinking it, that's right. I don't know about you, but I know a lot of teens listen to Drake and they would love to open a Sprite just because Drake is cool. Like, for example, if you watch the Super Bowl this year, Cardi B opened up a Pepsi can. Cardi B is popular. People want to drink Pepsi now because Cardi B drinks Pepsi. This is a Facebook commercial, things that you guys use on your phones and that you see a lot. You probably can see ads like this on your Snapchat, Instagram, anything like that that you guys as 6th graders and having smartphones will have a lot of access to. Here is a sponsored ad that's to get your bikini body in 12 weeks or less. This is saying that you need to be looking like her, as skinny as she can, to put it into be in a bikini. And they're trying to promote it by telling you that there's a 12-week program that can help you get that way. Do you think this would be a positive influence towards your peer and community, or maybe a negative one?
Negative one.
Okay, why?
It shows bad self-image.
Shows bad self-image. What else? It's okay. You can take a minute to think. Why would you think this is bad when you see it?
Because it's gonna make the young people, especially that they don't want to eat healthy food and all that, just to be skinny and wear a bikini.
That's right.
And I believe anyone could wear a bikini if they feel comfortable.
That's a good one, and that's exactly what that's promoting. So now, I want you to think for a minute, and I want you to analyze how a TV commercial can be more beneficial than a billboard. That means I want you to think of how watching a TV commercial is easier than maybe you seeing it on a billboard on the road. I'll give you a minute to think about it, and then if I can have one of you give me a way that you think it could be more beneficial, then we can move on. Is anyone ready yet? Gio.
A commercial could be more beneficial because it reaches more people. Children tend to watch TV more than look at a poster or a billboard on the side of the road.
That's right. They can. Also, what's with TV now and commercials? What do we know? What do we notice about TV and commercials now?
There's a lot.
There's a lot of easier ways for us to get it. What do you have in your pocket right now? Is it a regular flip phone? No, it's a
Smartphone.
It's a smartphone. That's right. And a smartphone gives you access to what? TV, Netflix, Hulu, cable, Facebook, everywhere where you can watch different commercials and get influenced. Are people always on the road looking at billboards?
No.
No. So that is the end of our presentation. I'm now going to hand you your bubble maps. I'm going to hand you your bubble maps. And we're going to do a quick one together so you guys can know what it is. So, let's see, which one would you like to do for our bubble map?
The little lungs.
Okay, so we're going to do the little lungs commercial. So this is what your bubble map is going to look like on your paper. Mind you, this is going to be the type of media that you choose to pick for your bubble map when you guys do it is going to be the one that you are going to write for your explanatory text. Okay? So this is going to give you an idea. And then once you're done with your bubble map, we're going to do a planning sheet. And then you guys will be able to write your essay. So let's see, give me some words that might describe what our Little Lungs commercial was.
Anti-smoking.
It was an anti-smoking commercial, yes.
It was for teens and kids.
It was
mostly
geared towards kids and teens.
And it was positive.
It was a positive commercial. It was meant to tell you to what?
Not to smoke.
Not to smoke. What else?
TV commercial.
It was TV, which means a lot of people have access to it.
It had bright colors to catch your attention.
Bright colors to catch your attention. Awesome. So this is kind of like what you guys are going to have for yours. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to do that. So now you would take the time to do your guided bubble maps and everything, and now we're going to jump into the review because we're not going to show this part. All right, so for review, today we learned about what?
Media influences on community and peers.
In terms of what?
Of smoking,
Smoking, okay.
alcohol,
Alcohol, which all affects our what?
Health.
Our health. So we learned about media influences on peer and community health. That's right. And we learned what? That there are both positive and negative terms of media. There's media that's going to get you to stop things or to
Do things.
keep doing them. They can change your mind, they can change your beliefs, they can change anything that it needs to, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We were able to complete a bubble map as well as watch videos and even make personal connections of times that you guys have seen media influences on your peer and community health. You guys learned about how to write an explanatory essay. Well, you guys knew from before, but we touched up on it, where you guys were able to do your planning sheet and you guys were able to start rough drafting your text to get it started. And next time we show up to class, we're going to actually be going over our papers and sharing our bubble maps. All right? Does anyone have any questions?
No.
No.
Well, that concludes today's class, guys. We're done.